So what did I do? I flew back to California, told El Jefe, hey, I got a buyer. I said, but he doesn't believe me. He said, man, stop wasting my time. I said, the only way he'll come over there is if I get there and I tell him it's there. He says, get on the plane. He goes, I'm paying for your Sydney ticket. He got me a first class ticket to Sydney, Australia.
Oh, shit.
I'm laying in Virgin Australia. I'm laying in the bed thinking to myself, what have I gotten myself into? And I land in Australia, and El Jefe messages me on the encrypted phone, and he says, now tell that fucking Italian that the product is here and that you need him over here. So I told him, I said, all right. So I remember telling the Italian, we'll call him Uncle Louie, right? I said, hey, Uncle Louie, I'm here in Sydney, and it's really here. You got to get over here. So next day he flies on El Jefe's dollar. So, so we get him over there. This old man's wearing like a 3-piece suit. He goes, hey, we're in Sydney. You got to dress nice around here. Everyone's wearing suits. It's like kind of like New York.
Yeah.
He says, if you're wearing a T-shirt, you're going to stand out. Everyone wears suits. And he says, we got to look nice. So I go and I get a suit. Now here I am with this Italian guy wearing these suits, and he goes, okay, now we got to get a suitcase because we got to pretend like we're businessmen, and we're rolling this suitcase around Sydney. Everyone has these rolling suitcases. I'm like, okay, whatever he says, you know, he knows the game. I'm new to this, so I'm like, okay. I tell El Jefe, I said, what do we do? We're ready. He goes, go to the Four Seasons Hotel. He says, get a room. He says, in 20 minutes, you're going to have a package delivered.